My wife chose to be a full-time mom and a part-time wife. She always picked the kids over our relationship. Now she's finally feeling what I felt for years, abandoned and left behind. My ex and I had our first child when we were 26. She changed. Being a mom became her only identity. She was a mom, not a wife, and not even herself. Not the woman I met, fell in love with, and married. All she wanted to do was kids stuff. Kids movies, kids TV, kids books, everything. If I wanted to drop the kids off and take her to the farmer's market, she would say that the kids loved the farmer's market, and we had to take them. They were 3 and 1. They did not love the farmer's market. If anything, the older one loved the mini donuts. And she couldn't stand to hear them cry, so she let them sleep with us constantly. When I put my foot down, she would start crying about how mean I was. When the kids finally outgrew that, she let them enter our room without knocking. So intimacy was interesting. Having a cold little hand grab my calf made for at least one very hard thrust. I put a lock on the bedroom door. She took it off. We went for counseling, and nothing ever changed. She said it would be different when the kids were older. It never changed. I had planned and paid for a trip for our 15th anniversary. We were going to Thailand as we had always planned when we were younger. She changed the plans. She canceled with her parents, watching the kids. We went to Disney World as a family. We had been there the year before, and the kids loved it so much. I lasted another 6 months. Then I left. I left when the kids were 9 and 11. I pay child support. I pay spousal support. I am always there for the kids and enjoy my custody time. I go to their extracurriculars on the days I don't have them. I have rooms for them in my house. And I met someone new a year later. We got married a year after that. We had our first child 2 years after that. She is an excellent stepmom, and the kids are polite and friendly toward her. They had grown up and had a mom, so she was more of a trusted adult. The kids are 16 and 14 now, and they are sick of mom's attention. They are spending more and more of their time at my house. I love having them over. Here, they understand what privacy and personal space mean. My ex is lonely. She devoted her life to her kids and expected them to be around her forever. She has dated other men but refuses to prioritize them in any way over the kids. For example, one guy lasted 6 months. He wanted to take her away for the weekend. She couldn't because the younger one had a soccer game. It was my weekend. The guy had checked with me that I would be attending and not just leaving the kid at the field. I was. She refused to go and showed up at the game without him. That was the last I saw him. She is getting angry and bitter that I left her alone to start a new family with my child bride. My wife was 30 when I met her, and I was 38. I wasn't exactly robbing the cradle. I told her that she wanted that life. I gave her every opportunity to be my partner, and she said she would rather be a mom. She said that wasn't true. I asked her to prove me wrong. Tell me when she put our relationship above the slightest inconvenience to our kids. She couldn't do it. I reminded her that she passed up a weekend with her boyfriend to go to a soccer game. She said it was important. I noted that adult relationships are also important. My wife thinks that I was harsh but fair. However, our child sleeps through the night in her nursery.